I felt like the only way to effectively run for office is if you had access to a lot of wealth, high social influence, a lot of dynastic power, and I knew that I didn't have any of those things. There has almost never been a period of substantial economic growth in the United States without significant investment. And no investment pays off within the same cycle. No investment pays off within the same year, especially a governmental investment. Even businesses don't work that way. Campaigns are so much more expensive than people think they are. Just to keep the lights on is several $1,000s a month. It is unacceptable to be disrespectful of Congressman Crowley. He's done some phenomenal work for the Bronx and Queens. In terms of closing Rikers, we have to close Rikers, but we have to ensure that we're not just taking, that we're not continuing to incarcerate the same level of people. It doesn't do us much good if we close Rikers and then take that same amount of people and just distribute them to be incarcerated elsewhere. I can't name a single issue with roots in race that doesn't have economic implications, and I cannot think of a single economic issue that doesn't have racial implications. The idea that we have to separate them out and choose one is a con. We absolutely do need to make sure that our borders are secure. But what we need to realize and remember is that ICE was established in 2003 right at the same time as the Patriot Act, the AUMF, the Iraq War, and we look back at a lot of that time and legislation as a mistake now. And I think that ICE is right there as a part of it. The idea that we're going to austerity ourselves into prosperity is so mistaken, and honestly, I feel like one of the big problems we have is that, because Democrats don't have a deep understanding of or degrees in economics, they allow Wall Street folks to roll in the door and think that they're giving them an education. We have to stick to the message, what are we proposing to the American people? Not, what are we fighting against? Rather than think of it as somewhere to run from, the Bronx is somewhere to invest. It's time we acknowledge that not all Democrats are the same. That a Democrat who takes corporate money, profits off foreclosure, doesn't live here, doesn't send his kids to our schools, doesn't drink our water or breathe our air cannot possibly represent us. Public schools in the late 80s and early 90s were a total mess. We felt that if I was going to have a good educational option in my life, I would have to go to a public school district that actually served its children. I don't like having people do little things for me. The way the Queen's Democratic Party machine has worked, they operate on a politics of exclusion. The Green New Deal we are proposing will be similar in scale to the mobilization efforts seen in World War II or the Marshall Plan. We must again invest in the development, manufacturing, deployment, and distribution of energy, but this time green energy.